A warm welcome to the CCT Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup, coming to you live from the Danderyd Curling Arena in the northern part of Stockholm in Sweden. I'm Richard Harding, and we're going to bring you live coverage today of the quarter-final game between Team SIGFRIDSSON and Team OESTLUND, an all-Swedish clash. And you can see in the little round-robin pools that SIGFRIDSSON dropped one game, and we saw that in our broadcast yesterday. OESTLUND is undefeated. And this is the semi-final lineup. OESTLUND and SIGFRIDSSON, Muirhead from Scotland and Team Alina Pats from Switzerland. Jennifer Jones, Olympic champion from Canada, versus Hasselborg, Sweden, and Rachel Homan from Canada, and Sidorova, Russia. In this game, Margareta SIGFRIDSSON is the skip, but she throws the lead rocks. We have in second today Sandra Flug, Christina Bertrup, usual third player and last stone player. Maria Pritz, of course. And in the opposition team, Paulina Stein lead, Sarah Carlson second, Sabina Kraup at third, and the skip is Sissi Ostlund. So play about to commence in these quarter-final games. Margareta SIGFRIDSSON will be playing with the yellow stones and Sissi Ostlund with the blue stones.
Games may begin. The ice is yours. Good luck and good curling.
And it will be Team Ostlund to start the play. Lead player Paulina Stein. Throwing her first stone. And a little bit heavy with that one.
Ska vi spela 70 så vi hellre kommer nära in eller?
And leading and skipping for SIGFRIDSSON team is Margareta herself. And this has been a successful combination for a long time. And the SIGFRIDSSON team have never actually won the Women's World Curling Championship, but they have been runners-up on 4 occasions. But they have managed 3 European Championships over the years.
Bra koll. Lite trögare där kanske. Lite grann. Ja. Det är lite långt. Bak 8. 10. Ganska bra linje. Köla lite bara. Ja, vi 10 bak 4. Bra. Vi bak 8. Ja, ingenting då. Bak 8. Om vi kan. Kan vi dra den? Dra den långt. Dra den ner. Långt är okej. Måste dra den på linje. Hårt måste dra på linje. Hårt, hårt, hårt. Lite till, lite till, lite till. Hårt, kör. Bra kvar. Bra, 50. Ja. Bra bedömt. Bra är det. Bra. Bra för. 10. 10. Försiktigt. 10. Nej. 10. Aldrig. Lite upp. Nej. Har vi något? Nej. 9,5. Ja. Är den hård? 9,5. Men det går ju rakt. Ja. Bra koll på bilen. Ja.
50. Ja, men 65.
65. Ja.
Ja, det är tredje ställningsparet nu.
Ja.
So already we have 2 stones in play here. And Sandra Flug will be playing second today. I'm joined in this game with Sasha Orloff once more. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Stockholm again. Thanks, Richard. I hope you will enjoy that great quarter-final stage.
So good shot there from Sandra Flug round this corner guard. The Sigfridsson team have got 2 stones already. Looking pretty good in this first end. They have the last stone advantage. Sarah Carlson trying to follow that line with a little bit of weight just to remove at least one of these. But they're sweeping hard to get it past the guard. Oh, well, that one was close. Just touched the guard across, so these stones will now be visible to them at the moment until Sigfridsson replaces the guard, of course, which is her indication there.
Tycker garden är bra. Ja, det är bra. Ska vi se. 65 hade du på förra.
Tror ni isen är bra? Det är samma som där. Spela 85 då.
85. Ja, tror isen är bra.
85.
Ja.
So second stone here of Sandra Flug. This time guarding her previous counter. Well, pretty good. And good enough for OESTLUND to be signaling the removal of these guards. Just the way they are placed, it's possible to move them both with this shot. First stone in this game for Sabina Kraup, third player for OESTLUND.
Well done.
Well, it was set up to do that a little bit. The way the guard finished from Sandra Flug.
Känns nästan åt 85 om något, Nina.
Yeah, tough start for Team OESTLUND in this first end. Without the hammer, 2 stones already in the house. A bit too far, huh?
Yes. Definitely setting up the chance for taking at least 2 of these.
Yeah, maybe in with a roll behind the blue one.
So I guess these teams are fairly familiar with each other's play.
I guess. No secrets.
Don't think so. kill from Sabina Kraup means that stone lies in second position. But she did only remove one of the Pritz stones. What are the options here, Sasha, do you think?
It's a few actually. You can take this one out, the blue one, to lie 3, which is the option 1 for me, I guess. Or you can draw behind the guard. Yeah.
65, 60, 60.
Or you
You
can,
can draw to this blue one, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really a lot of options, and it's like the way you prefer to play, and what you feel you're good at.
Well, opting for the draw to this back stone. Looks a pretty good attempt. Certainly lie second shot, which is useful at this stage and important. Needed to lie first and second shot at the end of that.
Yep, sure. And now the CC Osland will try to hit and roll behind the guard. I think this is the only option so far to save this end. So 4 stones to play. Yeah, need to curl really.
Well,
It is a roll.
it is. I suppose it outcounts the front yellow. Both of these blues now do, so it's limiting Sigfridsson probably to 2 shots. And Sigfridsson and Fritz, they do have the last stone advantage here. So an unusual lineup for the lead to skip in the case of Maria Pritz and Margareta Sigfridsson. Sigfridsson is skipping the game but plays lead stones. Don't see that too much these days.
Yeah, that's right.
Ja, i och för sig, vi måste ner ganska djupt.
Sometimes you can see a lot of, not a lot, but quite a few teams that keep like 3rd position. And then we call that like share responsibilities. That you responsible for the game and someone else responsible for the last throws.
Yes, I have to say I prefer, if I'm going to be the one throwing the last, I want to be responsible for it.
Great line.
Yes, very nice shot from Maria Pritz to lie 2.
Bra spel Maria, 70. Ska bara ignorera mig.
And just the right weight really as well, finishing in front of the tee line to lie 2 shots.
And you can see now that it's quite difficult to play hit and roll here, because it could jam on one of those blues. Basically, you don't have a lot of other options. You have to play with this yellow, otherwise you will draw behind the blue guard and front, but in this case you can lose 3. Oh, other option, you can just play a clearing on this yellow and maybe hit and stay to have a second shot and just give up 2 but not more.
So last stone here of SWE. One more to go for the Pritz team. Just waiting for the shot to curl. And I don't think that's enough. The stone is visible for Maria Pritz to remove for her 2. Just needed to roll a bit further behind the centre guard. Just needed to roll behind that blue one, I think. But it didn't. Of course, the danger was you could jam it onto the side stone, the shot that was taken out.
Yeah, in this case it's much more important not to jam on one of those at the back. That's what's done, so losing 2 in the first 10 is not a big deal.
Well, furious sweeping to hold the stone in the house, and they managed to do it.
Yeah, thank you, sweepers. Well done.
Yes, so it will be 2 shots for Team Margareta Sigfridsson in the opening end with that hit and stick. And they go into a 2-0 lead over SWE and her team.
Med den här. Ja. 570 får ni sopa lite.
So second end just begun and it's already a skip shot.
Well.
Linjen känns bra, lite tajt om något. Jobba! 8! Ja, jobba! 12! Nära 12! Så nära ni kan. Ja, vi är nära.
It should be in rings. But it's not.
Bra så. 75 verkligen. Ja, det är lite lösspelat. Här kommer köra mycket. Greppa mycket, greppa mycket. Greppa väldigt mycket nu. 2, 3. Lite där. Bra skött. Bra skött Lina.
Good corner guard by Paulina. CC Ostlund lead.
Ja, vill du ha lite mer is? Nej.
Samma.
Linjen är bra. Ja, bra fart. 4. Ja, 4 är bra. Topp 4. 4. 8. Ingen fara på linjen. 4, 10. Bak 4. Ja, ingenting då.
Ja, vi är bakom 10.
Just bakom. Ja, bryter lite senare den här.
Ja. Vill du dra den lite?
So Sigfridsson just trying to come around the center stone. A little bit too far.
Bra magen. Bra magen.
Det är bra tjej. Ja, bra snack. Gillar ni 0 här? 90? 90?
Ja, 90.
Ja.
Yeah, when you play behind
Bra linje!
the T line, you also always given your opponent an option,
Ser långt ut!
extra option to play to your stone.
Ja, det ser jättelång ut. Ja, är lång. Väldigt långt bak. Sorry Paulina. Prova 85.
Well, not quite what was ordered.
Komma ner på 8.
Ja,
Not quite.
4 bra.
Jag undrar om kanske att ni kommer få dra det lite. Ja. 85.
So chance here for Sandra Flig. Where's the ideal spot?
It's definitely not on the T line or behind the T line, that's for sure.
Yes.
Kan vara på 10. 10. Ni måste ha
So important that the stone lies
helst inte då.
in front of the T line.
Bra fart.
And round this guard, it suddenly started to curl a long way there.
Line's pretty good, eh?
It's very good.
Even maybe a little over curl.
Bra Sandra. Snyggt.
Well, good shot. Fully covering behind the guard. In fact, almost coming out the other side. And
Yeah.
so Ostlund having no doubt about her next shot.
Var med. Japp. Nej. Japp, japp, japp.
There we go.
Bra spel. Bra Sara. Fint spel. Bra skip. Bra. Bra.
Nice take out though.
Bra. Bra liv. Snyggt.
Bra.
Outen i mitten är bra. Rakt fram, det är fint. Gärna! 8!
No more Yellowstone in the forfeit circle,
Gärna! Bara fart!
but
Gärna! Nej, bara fart!
still a guard there.
Bara fart! Ni behöver dra den här på slutet, Britt. Hemskt gärna dra. Om ni kan framför tid, dra. Kör nu, jättefin linje! Jättefin linje, kör nu! Lite till! Bra Sandra! Bra! Härligt!
So nicely drawn round.
Yeah, pretty much the same shot as was played before.
I think you can see a little bit of it from the other end, but not much.
Hack! Japp! Japp! Hack! Japp! Hack! Hack! Hack!
Furious sweeping here, huh?
Paulina! Kör Paulina, kör!
Well, just capturing the guard. Certainly it clears the front of the house, which is important. Sissy Ostlund has the last stone here, so access to the 4-foot circle is all important for her, in case she has to draw accurately to the button to save the end. That could happen at the moment, looking at this. 2 shots lying in favour of the Pritz Sigfridsson team. This is Kristina Bertrup at third.
Sandra! Nära! Ren! Nära! Ren! Vart är vi? Bara ren! Det är bra linje! Nej! Nej, nej! Nej! Wow! Wow! Okej.
Yep, man, it's overcurled a little.
Bra Nina.
I can guess Sabine Kraup, well, yeah, you can see half of the yellow stone.
Sarg! Säker sarg! Wow! Nej! Wow! Nej! Säker sarg! Nej! Nej! Inte drag! Kom med! Ren! Nej! Inte drag! Japp! 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 Wow! Japp! Wow! Det är bra Sabina. Det är bra. 11-0. Japp. Det är bra.
85, 90.
85.
Kom jättefint efter hake.
Den där går lite längre ut från början. 4! 4! Kala! 8! 10! Ja. Dra den när ni behöver. 4! Dra den om ni kan. 4! Om ni kan. Hemskt gärna dra. Ja! Över linan!
So passing the guard by quite a bit more this time. She's going to get it right round behind. Pretty close, I think.
Bra linorna. Mycket bra så.
80.
So Team Sigfridsson out to play this morning. They're making a lot of draw shots round behind anything that's short.
Yeah, now they lie two. And Sabine Kraup will try to take this one out very carefully.
Tack! Ta lugnt, ta lugnt! Ta lugnt! Nej! Kom med! Ja! Precis igenom! Nej! Wow! Nej! 10! Ja! Nej! 10! Ja! Kvar! Bara dutt!
A little bit short in weight.
Kör! Mer. Nej.
Yeah, and if after this shot, Team Sigfridsson can probably will lie three, eh?
Yeah, that shot of Sabina Kraup. I think she really needed to tap that one through the house
Noll.
to stop Sigfridsson lying three. Fortunately for them, they do have last stone advantage, the team of Cissi Ostlund and Sabina Kraup.
Både chappen och lite vick är ju bra.
Jag tycker nästan chappen är bättre.
Ja.
Eftersom den är så högt i bot. Men båda är väl bra, absolut.
Visst är chappen också jättebra va?
Jag tycker den också är jättebra.
Båda okej. Vad spelar du för fart?
0.
Yes.
Tänkte vi har lite kontroll på
Ja.
den.
Det är bra. Styra lite.
But it's important just not to play hit and stick on this. You need to play a roll to avoid the roll from CC Ostlund.
Yes,
Looks like it's the only option to take two, to wait for some kind of a mistake here.
Försiktigt ren! Försiktigt ren!
Bra. 95. Härligt. Bra spel Maria. 95. Bra fart det. Härligt. Bra.
Yeah, but CC Ostlund has a lot of space for a draw here.
so the outturn draw being selected by Cissi Ostlund. Electing not to do anything with the stones of Sigfridsson, even though there's three of them there.
90 eller?
And in the game we showed yesterday involving Cissi Ostlund, she had the draw weight really perfectly. So let's see if she's still got it today.
We'll see.
Lite lång va? 8.
So the sweepers were onto that fairly quickly. They're going to have to sweep it quite hard to get it just where they want it. Slowing down now, beautiful line.
Beautiful weight.
Beautiful shot, really. Just in front of the tee line, line first shot.
2/3. Jag tror du har den
Yeah,
på
now
halv
you
också.
have to play through your own stone.
Ja, tjock halv.
Well, they played down this line several times, so they do know it.
Yep.
How would you play this shot? Are you tempted to play a little bit less weight and a little bit more ice so that you can allow the sweepers to have some influence on it, or just the same weight as the last time where she didn't get too much draw on it and ended up leaving the stone available for CCT OESTLUND to use, as it turned out she didn't, of course, but it was there.
It all depends on the ice, of course. It's always different. But I prefer to a little bit less weight. Give some sweepers a work a little.
Well, immediately onto the brushes, so the stone is tight. Very tight, in fact, and she will catch the guard by with quite a big chunk of the guard. So she had to catch the high side of that stone on the top of the 8 foot when we saw it from the overhead camera there. So she really wasn't too close to making that shot.
Yep. And CCT OESTLUND with the same shot for du for 2 and to level the game. Looks pretty the same for me.
Well, CCT OESTLUND has the draw weight, as I said, perfectly. This one looks in good order.
No doubts. It's
Well, it is 2. 2 shots to Team OESTLUND to square the game at 2 each after 2 ends here in the quarter-final of the Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup. So Paulina Stein leads off in the third end.
Yeah, once again, Team Margareta SIGFRIDSSON with the hammer this time. They used this advantage perfectly in the first end, picking up 2 points. And the stone in the house, which is not really what they wanted. It gives Margareta a chance to take this one out. And maybe even roll on the side a little. it looks like clearing. Yeah.
Det är bra.
Now it's rolling, so it's good.
Kan jag få håret mer? Det är ganska rakt där. Ja, jag vet. Ja! Minus! Wow! Hålla ner! Minus! Wow! Upp lite! 8, 9. Det är bra. Det är bra skött. Ja. Är den med den här eller? Vad säger du?
So both teams want to decide either this stone in or out. Maybe it is the right time to use a biter measurement. But CC OESTLUND has some kind of a special something special for it.
Får man bajta dem här eller?
Ja, du får nog gå dit. Maria kommer.
Ja.
Alltså precis.
Det var bra försök.
Den här lilla klipsen här. Bara klipsa fast den.
Yeah, it's a good time for biter measurement, as I said. Teams need to decide either this stone in or out. That's why special device will be used. It looks like it's out, but you never know because the camera angle could be a little bit different, and so we will find out this very shortly.
Jag vet hur bon är då. Det är alltid kallt om händerna i hallen. Ja, jag har inte gjort det någon väldigt ofta. Den är ute. Mm.
This is the guard, so it's not in the rinks. And according to the rules, if this end will end like that, you can't remeasure this stone anymore. So it's like, as long as been measured once, you can't do that again. But this is not the usual situation. So as long as the free guard zone rule is working now, Margareta SIGFRIDSSON is playing a corner guard on the other side.
Gärna för linje! 4, 5. Ja!
Sarah Carlson with her first stone in the third end of this quarterfinal. Just to catch a little bit of a yellow guard, just a little.
Spela en 11, 20.
Vad säger de?
Typ en 11. 11.
11. 20. Ja.
Ja, 20!
Fel.
Bra fart!
Nej.
Nina, det du har, om du har något Nina.
Nina!
Kör.
Järnet!
Det är bra Sandra.
Bra fart Sandra.
25.
5.30.
Bra.
Bra spel.
Det är bra. Bra Sandra. 10.
11.
10 halv.
Nej, 11.
10 halv.
11. 11,5.
Once again, Sarah Carlson.
Ni har den. Bra. Det är bra, Sara.
Bra, Sara.
10,6.
Vad var den?
10,6.
Okej.
Just to take out on this yellow.
Inte om det ligger så nära.
Går det att komma in på vicken eller?
So no yellow stones in the rink so far.
Nej, men kanske en runda. Det är bra, gå på nu när vi har lite garder. Ja, då hamnar vi lite nytt va?
Ja, det
Kan
skulle
ha
jag
lite
säga.
mer ospelat.
Va?
Kan ha lite mer ospelat här då.
Ja.
65 ospelat eller?
65.
Ja. Jag tror inte att det är panik om det kommer en 70 heller, men 65.
Gärna. Bra linje. Bara fart.
Bak 4. Bak 4. 10.
Ja, linjen är bra. Ni får gärna dra den.
Tappa nu.
Får gärna dra
Bak
den.
4.
Snart måste vi dra. Om den är framför drar vi.
Jag krokar lite.
Sandra Flug is trying to come around the guard. And I'm sure it's not fully covered.
70. Ja, 68.
And this is a good chance for a draw on top of it. Or maybe tap it a little bit as well. So
5-6.
Liten 6 tjejer. Bra linje.
5-6.
Gärna köra. Gärna vänta.
7 om den inte greppar.
Dra om ni måste. Gärna vänta. 4, lägg dig 4. Japp. Hör! Kör! Det är bra, Sabina. Bra koll. Bra skött, tjejer.
Well, good line. Just fraction short, but not bad there. Not lying first shot. That's the biggest problem in a way. So Margareta Sigfridsson indicating where she wants this next stone to finish.
75. 75. Det är tredje stenen.
2-2 the score after 2 ends of these 8-end games. And we're at the third stones here. Christina Bertrup,
Lite lång,
Nej, inte lång.
the long-time third player for
ganska bra fart.
Sigfridsson and Pritz.
Sandra.
Köla jättebra.
Den är bra. Ja, ja, gärna dra den. Men
line's
ingen
good,
dörr.
very good.
Ja, lite till.
A very nice shot indeed, because that means if that stone is hit in any way, it's not going to make a connection with the shot stone on the 4-foot circle.
Yep, good angle for Team Sigfridsson so far.
Det är helt okej att dutta också. Ja.
Christina Bertrup, very solid player for
För lite mindre.
Sigfridsson.
Skulle sätta
Makes
lite
lots
mer
of
aktiv.
shots.
Mindre ja.
The engine room of the team at third. Really good third player can make a team.
För lite mindre ändå. Det känns som vi kan sopa.
So the second stone in this third end for Sabina Kraup.
Nej! Vänta på linjen. 6, 7. Vänta på linjen. 4 tjejer. 4. Det är lite lång. Wow!
7 nästan.
Var med då. Ja!
8.
Ja! Wow!
Kör, Sara.
Kör Sara! Kör!
Oh, very nice, huh? You can use this later on, I think.
Well,
Very close to the yellow one.
20. Så är det 20.
Ja.
they may end up being able to use it, but at the moment it's completely protected by guards. The blue stone on the right, as we look at it.
Jo, jag hade
In
nog
the
den
house?
där isen. Ja. Inte så bestämt sagt, skulle jag säga.
Det är mer uppspelat nu också.
Ja.
Ja!
apparently calling the sweepers.
That was close to the perfect roll.
It's a good shot.
But now CC Ostlund has some few options here.
And what are these?
Yeah, you can play to this one, this yellow, which was just rolled to play a double. Or you can even play from the top blue one. Blue, yellow, yellow to play a double, but
Yes.
to make it even triple.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough one for sure. It could be a double takeout here.
I think the second of those yellow stones is more likely to lock in place and not come out.
Or maybe roll a little.
Or roll a little, yeah.
Yeah. We'll see, it depends on the weight as well. Could be a hard one. Yep.
A little bit wobbly that time. As she got the line though. Big weight. Just needed to curl. No. Well, we saw one of those yesterday as well in the game. It was important that she caught something, so if she was going to miss, it would be better to miss on the inside perhaps.
I can say, yeah, that's right. And now it's quite a dangerous situation here. Team Ostlund, all mercs.
Well, Pritz has the last stone, and they lie 2 at the moment. CC Ostlund only has 1 stone remaining.
Låsa i fronten är bra. Alltså så de ligger omlott.
Jag gillar det.
Ja.
Så 80 då.
Frys är väl bäst, men nära är också bra.
Ja,
2
precis.
stones
Marginalen
for
garden.
the Pritz team still to go here.
Garden på, ja, den som fryser halva av.
Ja.
Men jag går väl lite trögare, va?
Ja, tycker jag stämt hyfsat. Den
Jag
här
tycker
gången.
80 är bra. Tror du inte
Jag
det?
tror 80 är bra om vi ska kunna
Nu
chansa
fram,
på
det känns som hake för mig nu.
Okej, 75 då.
75-80 då. Alltså, det är ju ändå bättre att komma garden och
Ja, det är sant. Ja, men 75-80.
ja, kör på det.
Nu får vi kolla hur riktningen är.
Ja.
Maria Pritz with her first shot in the third.
Behöver curla lite!
75. Ja, det är långt.
Nära! Nära bra!
Nej, bra.
In är jättebra!
Nära!
Ja!
Bara nära!
The idea of this shot is to avoid this double,
Max hake.
which CC Ostlund tried to play
Ligger ganska bra där va?
a minute ago.
Bra! Bra snack. Bra bedömt, Sandra.
And she perfectly did, I
Det är
guess.
bra där. Ja, det är bra.
80.
Ja.
Yeah, she has a
Ligger bra där, Maria. Ja.
great line on that one. Stopping the same shot by Ostlund, that's for sure. There's only 1 stone to go here for CC Ostlund, and she lies 2 against her.
Jag gillar båda. Jag bara tänker, vi måste tänka igenom felträffar också, bara innan vi bestämmer oss för det.
She can't get to the blue one on the left, not directly anyway, without hitting something onto it.
Lite tunt. Tunt, ja. Ja, så jag träffar där. Vi tappade 4. Träffar vi tjockt. Det är okej, för då ligger vi ändå i vägen. Ja.
Big team discussion here.
Yeah, some might say too many skips.
4.
Yes.
Det här är den raka sidan. Om du vill spela den handen.
Not a fan on the of the
Jag är lite mer inne på en drag,
lead and second
det krävs att vi gillar den.
being in the house deciding the play.
But CC and Sabina just asked them to come.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Två som försvinner, va? Det är inte tre som försvinner, det är bara 2 som försvinner.
Not just blaming the lead and second here.
Ja, jag tänker att vi träffar ju den där ganska tjockt, så den där kommer ligga skjuta.
so it looks like they will play through this blue to yellow to another to yellow, which is quite dangerous. but I don't see any more easy chances to.
Well, I don't.
Kanske.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way to dislodge the two
Så jag
yellow
tänker att
stones on the
chappen ändå är en
4-foot
ganska
circle.
bra träff.
Other
eller?
than this, but
För
the
den där
danger,
kommer
of
ju vara
course, is
kvar
that you're
oavsett. Det är
playing
inte
yellow
den som
onto
ska
yellow.
bort. Det är de här
Yeah.
If you get the wrong angle, you could hit the yellow onto your own blue, and then you're lying a bundle of yellow shots against you.
Men lite vänster.
3 anyway.
Annars
So if
får
it
inte
goes
träffen ner ordentligt.
blue to yellow to blue, this is not good news. She gets the wrong angle on the front blue stone, that could happen. Well, we're now trying something entirely different, but we're not finished looking at the other shot.
Fighta lågt då.
Yeah.
After all that discussion,
Samma som förut.
and
85.
Så eller?
although I don't like the raise on the blue to yellow, I think it's still the shot to play, because
80-85. Ja, 85.
this one is
I can see it looks pretty good from here.
to make the draw around. Well, she's certainly got the draw weight,
Yep.
CC OESTLUND, there's no doubt about that. But this has to be really perfect, and the prospect of Pritz not following the line and just tapping back, well, she should be able to do that. Depends how good this shot finishes.
6, 7.
Last shot for Team OESTLUND.
She's certainly out on the fresher ice out here.
Vito, ni ska köra.
The weight looks pretty good.
Yeah, nyt the curl.
Needs to be very accurate.
Jobba, kom igen.
No.
No, I've lost it.
But it's option B in this plan, not to give up 3, right?
That's certainly part of the reason for doing that shot.
Vad hade du? 86.
And you have to.
Yeah, I think if she had a little bit more running on the stone, it would have gone neatly behind those yellows. Just a bit short.
Det är som risken är att man styr högt.
Fast den går ju gul och
Ja.
då är vi ju inte inne på
Ja, just det. Men så, tror du den kan ta så tjockt att du skulle orka trycka in den där? Ja, jag tror den trycker den så.
It's very difficult now to
Sätter den i sargen.
get 3 here for yellows.
Vad sa du
Du
nu?
kanske, jag tänker bara med en dragning.
In normal
med en tung
circumstances,
styrning.
you would be quite happy to take 2,
Eller
Yeah.
så finns det nästan ett drag här.
but here
Inte räsigt.
I really think the best shot might be the draw between that yellow and blue that we look at on the 4-foot, hoping to be really accurate on
Jag
the
tänker
line.
om man drar
Trouble is, if
och
you
så
come
tar
through,
man
you're
för
not
tjockt,
lying the
känns det
third
som man
shot
aldrig ska ha
because
farten.
no, it's not. Perhaps.
Men jag kan
Nej,
inte
man vill
tänka
inte
mig
att den ska
avstå.
komma
Look at
in
it
i
more carefully.
curlen.
Nej, precis.
Nu tänker jag giftiga tankar.
I think this
Finns
is
det något
very
annat
dangerous.
slag?
What they're looking at.
Finns det en dragning? Finns
Nej, jag
ingenting
tänker
här.
den här. Men den går ju, den är så jävla
Ja,
precis.
den är också lite likadan.
Ja. Nej,
Sätt den i.
Yeah, you should draw from the. Try to draw from the center line
Kan
to
man
the
pröva dra
side
här?
little, maybe.
Fast den
No.
kan
nej,
också
då
gå in
petar man
där.
in.
Ja. Sätt den i sargen. då.
No, it's too dangerous for me.
Ja,
Too risky.
The trouble here is I'm not sure there is an option.
jag tycker det känns bra. Jag får jättebra här. Inte riska något.
There is no safe option.
Det finns verkligen ingen väg in med tanke på att det kan
Yeah.
så mycket. Och då är det ju
So
bara
I
dumt
think
att
we'll see a throw through now.
det var en liten risk.
What do you think?
Det finns verkligen inte det.
Looks
Och då är
like
det
it.
dumt. Om det är en minsta risk med något så är det ju bara dumt att
Yeah.
prova på det.
Team SIGFRIDSSON pretty happy with this too.
Kanske ska hålla rent
They
på
can't do much.
skär och så får man-
So electing to throw the stone through, not try anything because it was too dangerous. Possibility of losing some of what you've gained in your 2 shots. But with that, 2 points to the SIGFRIDSSON team, take them into a 4-2 advantage after 3 ends of play here.
Jag tycker det är helt
Very exciting game so far.
Jag vet inte.
Looking forward for some more interesting stones situations.
Men vi behöver 65.
Ja.
60 nästan skulle jag säga med den där.
Jag ska vara lite mer aktiv
Ja.
också, vara lite lam Sara.
Ja.
Håll igång den här lite va? Ja, bra fart. 4. Ja.
So in number 4 commences with
10. Linjen är bra.
Margarita
Köla
Sigfridsson.
gärna mycket. Köla lite mer den
For
här
the
stenen. 8 räcker.
draw to the
8
top of
eller
the
4.
8 foot in the centre of the house, or top of the 4 foot even in the centre of the house. She will make that routine shot for her.
55 på den där. Det är bra.
And the corner guard here from Team OESTLUND.
Gå rakt den. Gå väldigt rakt. 1. Greppa nu. Ja, så långt det går. Kom igen, det är bara att jobba. Håll i. Kom in. Lite till. Bra.
Great sweeping.
Vad var den?
Det är ganska lätt på Cissis dragningar där. Så att jag tror det är typ samma. Spela 80. Ja. 75 kanske nära.
Ganska bra linje där.
So Margarita Sigfridsson, not perhaps the most stylish delivery, but it's highly effective and very, very steady every time, so she has no wobbles. Very solid. She makes a lot of shots.
75. Ja. Ska se inte om där vi bara ska sopa på.
Jo.
Kommer jag på nu när jag kallar det så mycket så vi hellre får den nära.
Men man ska helst...
Don't underestimate this team at your peril if you're playing them. Just when you think they're maybe not at their best, they're going to come back and hit you hard. Still the dominant team in Sweden in these past 7 or 8 years. And it's up to people like SWE and Anna Hasselberg, who are in the wings but now getting to the later stages of their 20s to make a move to take over from Pritz and Sigfridsson. But it hasn't happened yet.
75, jag kan nästan 85, 90 eller 85.
So far good, very good draw here by Paulina Stein.
So Sandra Flug in today instead of Maria Wennerstrom in this team. This is her.
Gärna linjer! Ja, helt vidare! Bara fart! Liten lång! Frys egen då! Det är frys!
Liten döttare, det är 4.
På vilken då? På den? Det är frys på bara stanna.
Another draw here.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Bra Sandra.
Vad hade du?
80.
So just to remind you, Sigfridsson playing the Yellowstones and Sissy Östlund. The name on the board, Team Allmarked, is Sissy Östlund team. And more front end involvement. I really don't like this very much. It slows the game up, that's one of the things I don't like about it. We need to,
Det känns som att hårdare än hack känns inte upp, för jag ser ju inte hela.
Nej, jag var också inne på
and
att
something
ta,
like this shouldn't need a
center.
conversation with 4 people. It's just
Jag
really
gillar det här med bara typ bak 10
too much.
Ja, jag tror att vi måste spela
här.
här.
Gör ju nästan ingenting
Nej,
skillnad.
jag tror vi måste spela här.
Så hamnar den typ här.
Jag tänker även om vi kommer så här, alltså det som blir om vi gör så här, det är inte heller så himla
Nej, men jag tycker det, med hack så även om vi skulle träffa lite snett
We
så
don't see
flyttar vi
this
bara
going
den
on
här.
with any other team here.
Jag tycker ändå att det är viktigt.
No, I don't see any
inte
of
att
that.
träffa utsidan för den.
So many discussions with the full lineup.
And we're only at the second stones in the end. It's not as if it's the stone that's going to decide the end. So I'm afraid I don't like this at all. Right, off you go. Back to the other end, please. I also think when you're skipping, you have to make these decisions yourself. They're not hard, really. One of the worst things about it is it just eats up the time in the game if you do that a lot.
That's right.
This event not using time clocks, of course you need manpower to do that, and it's another operation altogether. Not really required on the tour. Teams have a responsibility to play as quickly as they can. Well, nice shot from
Sarah Carlson. Yeah, very nice shot, very accurate.
Yeah, I'm sure she could have played it without coming down to have a look at it first, but nice shot from her, lining these two blue stones up.
So, okay. Here is an answer.
So you see, this is a disease we've got now. It's catching. It's like flu. You've got it now. I've got it.
We can call for some more commentators to make a big discussion here as well.
Call for some doctors to cure the flu.
Ja, då borde vi kunna gå här sen. Och få bort en och flytta ut den där.
Ligger inte så bra skjuten heller.
Nej, jag tycker inte heller det. Inte ens öppna blir så bra.
Här då?
Den mesta då,
Jag tycker den.
Jag kan tycka frysen är helt okej också.
Well,
Jag tycker garden.
we really don't see the Brits team doing this very often, and I can't help feeling they're only doing it because the opposition did it in front of them. So,
Ja, men du kan ju lämna lite.
yeah.
Yeah, you see these two blue very well placed now.
Yes.
Very well placed. And this two yellow can be taken out with one shot.
Fast det blir ju inget hål om vi lägger mitt framför gul, för då är de ju blå.
And you have to either play another yellow, I guess, in the forfeit circle, or try to guard it maybe. So there is a few options.
Yeah, I think they'll take this yellow in to the house and rearrange the angles a little bit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ganska mycket där ute. Men vad tror vi? 80? 85?
85 tror jag.
Håll den lite! Håll!
Håll den så pass.
Håll i den nära!
Håll i den
Bara stanna nu!
Bra linje nu!
Bara stanna! Hake!
Bra linje!
Mellan!
Bra linje!
Ja!
No, they play guard. Try to catch a line.
Well, I think it's a good guard.
Jag tror fan vi fick den. Jag tror det är ganska skev fort.
Yep.
Very good. This is the Ostlund calling for the raise on the yellow stone on the centre line there, so that it opens up her blues to allow her to use them. So Sarah Carlson.
It's going to be a long fourth end.
Vad sa du?
Jag är väldigt inne på att man ska öppna båda för att liksom båda kunna ha möjlighet att komma åt det här lite bättre. Det tar ju bara
Pretty
sen
ridiculous, I'm afraid.
kanske
So the
det känns som att det behövs ytterligare ett slag då liksom. Tar vi dubbel så får vi lite lättare att jobba tänkte jag.
Den är tunn men att jag funderade på den här dubbeln.
The umpire should be here stopping this because it's going to go on with every shot and it's just not how the games should be played at all. That's why you've got to skip.
Så man kan gå ganska tajt på den va? För det är också rätt okej, eller?
Jaha, nej jag menar att spela ner garden så, menade jag.
Ja, det gillar jag.
Det här är ju också ett alternativ, men det känns ju som att det är väldigt stängt.
So you can play either this yellow to yellow, or maybe a delicate slow way take out on this top yellow. You can see it on the left side to roll a little bit. But then you will have to deal with another yellow some time after.
Vad tycker ni?
There is few options, but
jag gillar den.
Och vad händer om bara öppnar den då?
Looks like they are going to stick with the first suggestion. And I think this one is right. It was right from the beginning.
Correct. It's usually the best.
Annars kan vi ändå gå och knacka på
Just taken 10 minutes to get there.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, big shot for Team OESTLUND.
So OESTLUND playing the blue stones. Sarah Carlson will be attempting to remove this guard and send it on to the other yellows in the house.
And it's over curl, I guess. Oh, whoa.
Well, it isn't what they planned, but it's not necessarily too bad a result. Opens up the 4-foot circle, which they needed to do.
But this yellow is still covered with the other guard, I guess. And there is still a guard in the front. So if we are talking about opening up the things, it didn't happen actually.
Well, but there's more area to play to, so they can come round the blue stones and lie first shot. Before it was really tight to get anywhere near the 4-foot circle. You can get to it now by one means or another.
In the second end, when Team Allmarks pick up 2 points, it was pretty much the same situation, and CC OESTLUND just played 2 brilliant draws with her last ones to pick up 2.
Det är ut i frosten nu också.
Det här är helt nytt spår va? Ja, nästan.
55-60.
So the route to the 4-foot is available, and that's the one they're having a go at taking here. It may not be available very long, but right now it is. 4-foot blue circle, the target for Christina Bertrup's stone here. So first of the third players' stones.
It's going to be hit and roll, huh?
SIGFRIDSSON team, yes.
Small hit and roll, very nice.
Absolutely beautiful shot from Christina Bertrup.
Absolute.
Härligt Nina.
Beautifully judged, absolutely perfect weight. And it was all done without having to come down and have a look at it. Super shot.
So I guess we'll see pretty much the same shot as Sarah Carlson just played. Through the blue to the rinks. Trying to catch some of this yellow.
Nej, då öppnar vi för den här.
Vad sa du?
Då öppnar vi för den här.
Vad menar du?
Att den här öppnas, att den, om man tar bort så.
Ja, men...
För tar vi bort den så då kan de ju
Well, the
göra
umpire
så.
needs to get a grip of this game because it's really getting completely ridiculous how long it takes for every shot from the OESTLUND team.
Så att man kan få... Eller jag vet inte, vad ska jag...
Ja, jag tänker att vi spelar en 9 på den ändå. Det är lättare att kontrollera och en sån här.
Och få den också.
Ja, precis. Den tycker jag är bra.
Yes.
Vi spelar den handen. Ja.
So decision has been made.
9.
Det går väldigt rakt på 9 också, va?
Ja.
So what's the shot here?
Blue to blue.
Yes.
Promotion takeout.
8,5.
Japp, 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 japp.
Okej. Bra skip, Sofie. Bra skip.
Well, that's
We're online, I guess.
yeah.
Ja.
Kan jag stanna, Sara? Ja.
So right now, Sigfridsson and her team leading 4 shots to 2 and lying quite nicely with 2 further yellow stones there in the 8-foot and 4-foot circles.
And now you just need to cover.
Nu kommer vi in i
Put the guard on the center line.
Yes, their job here is just to build the wall across the front and
Yeah.
try to steal the 2 points.
Yeah, it would be nice for Team Sigfridsson
Ganska nära. Vi är 12.
to steal 1 or 2 before the break.
Nära. Kolla, stanna. Nära. Överkant.
Christina Bertrup, she has played really well in this game so far.
Hake.
It could be over curl. It is. It's over curl a little, so
Yeah.
you can see this blue, and you can play through this blue. Could be even a double here.
Ganska hårt. För mycket. Jag vet att det ska hända mycket så det är öppet för ettan liksom. Jag tycker inte det känns som ett läge för att ta 2 riktigt. Det känns som vi måste ta ettan åtminstone.
Men jag tycker också att den här. Jag var också inne på den.
This is absolutely ridiculous. What's the point of the skip
Det
if they
kollar
don't
jättefint.
skip?
Jag tror inte det är något problem alls faktiskt. Men nu ska vi få in 2an. Den är också viktig. Alltså, ja, men det känns också som att vi måste säkra att vi får poäng. Och ligger vi med en här nu, gömd bakom.
She the skip.
Jo, men sätter vi inte den. Då har sista
She's
poängen
Sara
att
Karlsson.
dela.
Yeah,
She knows a lot.
she does.
Vad tycker du, Cici?
Det känns som att spelar vi den här då kommer de ju återplacera en gard.
Ja, men
Eller
då kommer
hur?
vi undan. Och hur får vi 2 då?
So it's 5 stones still to play. 3 for Team Oslund. So
Jag tycker den här är bra.
Sabina Kraup will play this shot. That is under discussion now.
So for me, it's an absolutely obvious shot. Do you not see the? What do you think, Sasha?
You definitely. I think they're discussing they definitely will play through this blue, but the option A is to just to tap a little bit, and the option B is to try to play maybe even a double, blue to blue in the nose, and then hit both yellows maybe. So to light 2, which would be absolutely perfect, I guess. But it's quite. It is very dangerous. Because if you will not make it, they will cover
Men alltså, säg även att vi sätter den
the
så
small
här,
piece of
då kommer vi
the
ändå
small
ligga
line.
2 som är bra med liksom,
So.
och den här finns kvar.
There is though still a draw on the other hand. I think round the
Yeah, but I don't
round
think
the
it's
outside.
they can be a shot number 1 with the draw.
I think they might be able to.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, for sure they could. Maybe not number 1. No.
Yeah. You have to be perfect. So anyway, it's still some stones to go. And Sabina Kraub with her second one in descent.
So this is all about the speed. You want to play as quickly as you can with this stone, but you have to allow the amount of draw past the guard in order to hit the blue stone at the perfect angle. So you can't go too fast, I don't think, if you're going to get any play on the centre stone belonging to Sigfridsson. So Sabina Kraup, her second stone here in the 4th end. I don't think they're playing what we imagine, just as much weight as they think they can play, as long as they get to curl once it passes the guard. Trouble is, I think they could be on the guard. Yes, they are. Well, not too good after all that discussion.
Men man vill inte lämna hålet här.
I guess the other shot would have been to play a little bit wider and split the two blues, the blue and the shooter, and then you can get some access to the yellows. The problem with that is that the opposition SIGFRIDSSON team just put the guard back on and you can't get to it. So
Yeah, and Maria can put the guard in much better position now. And probably you will not have, but you can't cover everything now. You see, you can cover the blue one, and then you can play a double from the right side on yellow.
I think the guard was in a fairly good position the last time. It certainly exacted a mistake out
It
of
worked.
the opponents. Yes, exactly.
It worked out, yeah, that's right.
So it wasn't badly positioned there. Certainly got them thinking what to do precisely. And of course they then didn't do it. So Maria Pritz then with her first stone here in the fourth end. And she will be trying to replace this guard. 4 stones remaining, including this one.
Need some sweeping for the line. It's somewhere there.
Yes, it's quite a long way out in front of the house. It's well positioned, though. The line is good, I think.
It's pretty much in the same position as it was before.
I think a little bit more guarding.
Yeah, that's right. So as we said, a little bit better.
Samma fart va? Ja. Kanske 50 på Sissi.
50.
So pretty much the same shot, but by skip.
So Sissy Östlund having a go at this shot. She has to get past the guard, of course, but it looks as if she's on it. She is on it once more. So good defensive play by the SIGFRIDSSON team, causing misses from Östlund. So they still lie the 2 yellow stones in the 8-foot and 4-foot circles. Leading 4 shots to 2 they are, and a good chance to steal 2 points here for a 6-2 advantage. 2 stones now remaining at this end. And the guard going to be replaced again by Maria Pritz.
So it's another one, another pretty much the same shot. Third the same shot from by Team SIGFRIDSSON, and we'll see. I think with Team Allmarks lost both shots. It wasn't very fast enough.
Well, they're sweeping it as far as they can to get it to curl a little bit further, which they have done.
So I guess it's only one possibility, either to draw, 2 possibilities, either to draw around or play a double here. Yep.
So the blue stone this time completely guarded, impossible to get through any gap there. The only chance is to come down on the right hand side as we're looking at it, in line with the brush of
Vi har dubben och kan ligga kvar va?
Sabina Kraup.
Kan jag vara här?
So we will see a double,
Men ettan är bra.
or call for a double.
We will see a call for the double. I don't know if we're going to see a double.
I hope we will.
Well, big, yeah, in the interest of a tight game, it would be good. But quite tough to get the angle just right on this.
Yep, so the last shot before the break. The last shot for team OESTLUND.
And OESTLUND here has played this type of stone quite heavy and missed a couple on the wide side, but the two that I've seen her miss have both been using the other handle, so maybe this one's going to be a little more accurate. No sweeping, which means it needs to curl. Has she missed it altogether again? No, she hasn't. She gets one. And in the circumstances, a good result, I think.
Yep, and it's still a 1 for team SIGFRIDSSON.
And with that single point, Maria Prytz and Margareta Sigfridsson stretch their lead to 5 shots to 2 after 4 ends. Well, not quite yet. But coming. So 5-2 the score at critical point in the 4th end, giving Sigfridsson the advantage at the break time. And I think the Sigfridsson team just showing why they are the top team in Sweden. They play a very careful game and they make a lot of shots. That's the key to it all. The winners of this quarter-final will play the winner of the game between Rachel Homan from Canada and Anna Sidorova from Russia. And their game is going on the sheet that we can just see in the arena here in Danderyd on sheet G. We are on sheet E.
Yeah, and on sheet G, after the first half of the game, Team Homan lead 4 shots to 3.
So we're going to have the highlights of the first half of this game we've been watching. At the first end,
90.
Margareta Sigfridsson indicating the takeout and roll for Maria Prytz for the 2 points and an early 2-0 advantage. But going to the second end, Cissi Östlund has a straightforward draw shot to the full 8-foot circle for her 2. And with this nice draw to the 4-foot, Östlund will make the deuce and tie the game up at 2-2 after 2 ends. The third end, these 2 stones of Maria Prytz are locked behind lots of guards and deliver them another pair. Sigfridsson leading 4-2 at that point. And in the next end, looking pretty good to steal 2 more, but the guard that they put up just allowing Cissi Östlund to get a piece of one of these stones remove it, and the result was a steal of a single point, and 5-2 the score then after 4 ends of play here.
And before we started, we can say that one game has finished so far. Team Yves Murchet, Team Scotland, beat Team Baden Regio Halter and Aline Pats. So Team Murchet in the semi-final stage already, waiting for the winner of the game Hasselborg against Jennifer Jones. A semi-final today in the afternoon. Join us also for broadcast.
Yeah, we shall be on all 3 games in these final stage playoffs here at the Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup in Danderyd Curling Arena, Stockholm. The next game starts at 1:30 p.m. local time, 3 hours from now. And the winner of this game will play Sidorova or Homan. So Margareta Sigfridsson starting this 5th end for her team.
Topp 4, kör nu! Kör nu! Riktigt bra Sten. Lite till där. Ja, det är bra.
Once again, pretty routine draw in front of the tee line. Very well played.
Yep.
And Team Allmarks need to pick up a couple of points now. One, I guess, is not enough, so that's why corner guard will be played. So probably it's going into the rinks, which is not good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kom inifrån. Tänker du 0 eller 90? 90. Jag kan tänka mig lite mindre.
Jävlar, det är bra där. Är det rätt? Nej, det har gått rakt nu när du spelat.
The Sigfridsson team are the holders of this trophy, winning last year against Jennifer Jones in the final.
Ja! 90 bra! Hårt, stenhårt. Hårt! Hårt, hårt, hårt! 90 igen, hårt! Hårt, 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 hårt! Bra så. Ja, det är bra.
Yeah. They were trying to keep this yellow into the rinks. So overcurl a little, and it's just roll out on the field of play. And Pauline has got second shot. Furious sweeping straight from the beginning. So it looks good actually. This time it looks very good.
Räcker väl? Bra. Bra. Bra Pauline. Bra. Vad var den?
05.
Ja.
Nice guard this time.
Går det rakt?
Ja.
Sandra Flug then. Second player for Sigfridsson today. Maria Wennerström sitting this game out.
Bra. Bra. Bra.
Härligt. Bra.
Guard will be replaced. This time by Sarah Carlson.
Små. Kommer curla mycket den här. Kör.
A bit short. But it is a guard.
Det är sån nära, eller?
Ska vi gå den handen? Jag kan tycka det, jag håller enkel.
Eller vad frågade hon?
Om vi skulle slå där.
Frågade du om vi skulle slå? Frågade du om vi skulle slå? Om vi vill, den är ju jättehög. Men det är okej.
Jag tycker det.
Ja.
Jag tycker också.
Lite curlande hand då. Tror det går rakt på hårda.
So Sigfridsson indicating to remove this guard out of play.
Jag tror det går rakt på hårda.
Which is absolutely understandable.
It's pretty defensive, but they do lead by 3 and anxious not to give up 2 points here. This guard stone of Ostlund represents danger, so they're removing it. Hoping to run the shooter away as well, which they do. So perfectly executed by Sondroflug.
Yep, 2 clearing shots, both perfect.
Vad sa du? Jag tycker jag kan sätta den här lite rakare, men satte förra ändå, det är bra.
Once again, Sarah Carlson.
Nära. Kalla mycket. Kalla mycket.
Replacing the guard once more.
Japp. Det är bra.
Bra koll.
Bra, Sarah.
Den drog iväg ändå.
No doubt about the shot for Christina Bertrup.
Very easy end, no discussions.
This is good. We had enough discussion to the last end for 5 ends, I think. So definitely
Lite panik här.
due a little break from that.
Jag sätter på mig ingen.
So the stone, top of the 4-foot, belonging to Sigfridsson. They lead 5 shots to 2, as you can see from the scoreboard. They're playing the yellow stones, identified by the yellow strip along the top of the board there. Blue stones belong to Ostlund. And all they can do really is put up guards, hope for a miss or a hit on the nose perhaps.
No more guards in this end. They're playing free, so maybe draw behind this yellow. A lot of work for sweepers this time. Yeah, they're trying to go behind. They were, but it didn't happen.
Just changing the play a little bit to try to do that. Even if they'd frozen the front of that stone, it would be a pretty good shot because it forces the play onto the stone. But it's a tough shot to do, to freeze perfectly. Of course, the skills of the players now allow them to play quite heavyweight takeouts, which means the freeze has to be even more perfect than previously in order for the stone to stick around after it's been hit.
I think this is another good chance for a draw now. And you can play perfectly behind it.
You can, and at least be hidden partly, your stone hidden partly by these 2 front stones belonging to Sigfridsson.
Not much sweeping needed. It looked a bit heavier than it should be.
It looks quite heavy,
Quite
unfortunately for them. Oh, it's through the house.
Yeah.
Eller dra den. Tycker vi kan dela upp den lite här bara.
Ja, så går den lite. Precis.
ingenting utan gosse?
Ja, jag tänker så här, ja. Så.
Ja. Perfekt, tack.
Jag skulle helst vilja ha de här separerade också, så vi inte trycker den där dit.
Nej, jag tänker att vi får en bra skotte med gard.
Ja, exakt så.
Ja, då behöver du träffa lite där.
Känns jättekonstigt.
Annars trycker du bara den fri om vi ligger kär.
Ja, lite.
And Pritz and Sigfridsson, they understand the danger of these two stones half checked in the front there. It allows their opponents to get behind and count the shot. So looking to move these around a bit to stop any prospect of that happening with the next stone of the
Jätteskönt att ha 2 fria.
OESTLUND team.
60.
Ja, det är bra där. Jag tror jag är bakfyren med kanske lite till om det skulle vara något. Ja.
Känns som lite så här halvospelat spår ändå just där.
Det tror jag. 55, 60.
So Maria Pritz, her first stone here in the fifth end. Well, good shot.
Yeah. Now it looks much better than before.
Ingen fart kvar.
Nej.
I think so.
Ett alternativ är ju att försöka
Certainly means if the
nolla.
OESTLUND team choose to go behind these yellow stones and lie touching the blue circle behind the tee, then the yellows can be promoted. But I think they may be choosing to hit one here, or at least move one out and maybe get a little roll.
Yeah. Play it, take out, try to leave your stone on the top of the, like in front of the yellow if they are going to
Det är nästan käppar.
stay there. So maybe somehow use it in the future with the next shot. But you have to have a chance to draw with your last one, or play a hit to score at least one.
So 3 stones remaining here. This one and 1 each after it. So going for a big hit to remove 2.
Oh, nicely done.
Vad fart är den?
And the blue one on top of the yellow, so it's not that easy to remove this one. Maybe you don't need it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ja, jag tycker att det finns en teoretisk chans att man lägger
So you
17-7.
you need to have a second shot now, just to draw behind both
Fråga eller? Ja. Får man
stones.
linjen? De har ju bara halva så.
10 eller lite längre.
Ja, precis.
Yep, the draw around behind these stones is the
10 eller längre.
call from Margareta Sigfridsson for her 4th player,
60.
Maria Pritz, to make. Come around these stones and lie fully in the blue circle.
Förra måste jag vara rätt bra fart på
Ja.
det.
Ja, precis.
Yeah, most important now to just have a second shot. Not to give up 2.
75.
Gärna!
Ja då, gärna!
Ja!
Eller bakom.
Ja! Hård linje! Hård linje!
So sweeping really hard to get this past the front stone. Are they going to manage it?
Yes,
They are. What a great shot.
What a line! What a weight!
Super curling shot from Maria Pritz.
Bra stod Sandra.
Could really not have placed that better.
Ja, det är bra att du säger till där.
The raise is impossible on either of these front stones. It needs to be a double raise to get to it. Then you've a little bit of a job working out the angles to make that happen.
Vad gillar du? 80?
Ja, det är...
Well, it was a real killer blow.
75 också.
Fri dragning!
Ja.
And Sissy OESTLUND is being forced to draw right to the button
Stegat lite nu.
for a single point here.
It's no other options. You can see from this side, from this view, don't see much double there. No.
and about 5 feet of ice being given. The curl from the brush, the line of the brush into the button area is worked out by the skip and third of Ostlund team. So here she is, last stone. She's been really good on the draw weight. Can she make this critical one? That's the question. It is critical. 5-2 down.
Oh yeah. Line's good, as far as we can hear. Line's good, so just it's a matter of weight, and it's in the button, right to the button. Absolute perfect.
So fantastic shot then from Sissy Ostlund, saving single point for her there, and the score narrowing to 5-3, but the last stone advantage passing once more to Margareta Sigfridsson going into the sixth then.
Lägga nära.
Ganska försiktigt satt.
3. Ja, den ser lång ut.
Ren va? Nej.
So we are here in the sixth end. The quarter-final stage, Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup 2015.
Oh, bra, bra. Vad var den? 04. Vilken hand vill du gå?
Where Team Sigfridsson plays Team Allmarks, both from Sweden.
65 med den där. Ja, vi hade ju fast ingen 55 heller. 60 någonting. Ja.
Håll i den! 4, 8! Ja, gärna 4! Håll igång den där! Håll igång! Ja! 8! 4! Fart med det! Hårt! 4! Hopp 4! Om du vill! Följ 4! Hopp 4! Jättefin linje!
Där är linje själv. Sitt. Bra Maggan.
Well, you couldn't have placed that one any better.
Once again, good shot by Margareta Sigfridsson.
Mot 20 är okej va? Ja. Wow, jag tror den är lite lång. Lite lång. Bara sitta.
Bra linje, så bara
Pretty
sitta.
good weight.
Bara sitta.
Yeah, very good guards.
Bra.
It's a lot of ice in between, which is good. Which is good for a team who wants to steal some points here. Sixth end is very important. It's very important to win some in the sixth, to have a possible hammer in the eighth, to control the game. So that's why I think they will do all they can now to steal the point here in the sixth. They have to.
Det är bra så. Okej.
Kallsup.
So Sigfridsson once more lying that really nice shot on the button. Sarah Karlsson.
4, 5!
Japp.
Gärna köra! 5!
Och vänta då.
Gärna köra!
att räcka.
Ja, nu
Börja om
räcker
nu tycker jag.
Curla.
Kom här bara.
Need to curl quite a while.
Det är bra där Sara.
Det där är veckans laget. Även om man var tvungen att...
2/3
Vad sa du?
2/3 träff.
Ja.
A lot of sweeping required, huh?
Well, she got most stones to move there. And it's cleared a couple of the guards out. Popped the blue stone into the house, but
Bra spel.
I think it was a good shot to select that one.
Jag gillar frysen, men jag gillar garden också.
Jag gillar frysen.
Okej, vi sätter den där.
But for Team Allmark, still situation quite good for steel. Still some stones. Here they have a guard. That's stones and one stone in the front of the house. Well fit.
6.
5-6. Det är bra linje.
You have to play this draw weight now. Draw to the button.
Bra linje, gärna curla lite.
7.
5-6. Kommer nu.
7.
Kommer
Now
nu.
weights
Ingen
look
dust.
very good.
Yeah, excellent shot.
Bra Sara.
Absolute perfect.
That's as near as we can get, pretty much to a freeze.
Bra Sara.
Bra jobb.
Lite utsida.
Vad sa hon? Lite utsida. Kämpa lite utsida.
Out där nere.
Ja.
Ja.
And another takeout attempt by SIGFRIDSSON second. Was very close to yellow.
It was. Not sure if that yellow lies the third shot, the one on the left as we look at it, or the blue on the right. Could end up being important here.
Good time for another guard
Du vill ha andra handen?
by Sabina Kraup.
Det spelar ingen roll.
Två. Vänta lite. Gärna vänta. Vänta, mitt på center tjejer. Ni vet vad jag sa, mitt på center.
2,5.
Well, we're not touching this one with the brushes. Just at the end, curling a lot at the finish.
Kör lite till. Lite till.
Bra. Bra där.
Okej.
So the last end, the Pritz team spent most of the time popping up guards. This time it's the OESTLUND team doing the same thing.
Den ser mycket bättre
They
ut här
trail
ifrån än
5-3. They're lying one shot against here, belonging to Pritz, but the blue stone in the front of it is neatly placed to allow them, if they can get to it at some point later in this end, it will allow them the chance to possibly get
Viskat den
a
bara.
steal.
Funderade på om jag Talade över,
Den där
gjorde
känns
jag.
inte jättelätt.
As it is, it's
Här kan man ju skava in egen.
forcing the Brits team possibly to just one shot when they have last stone advantage.
Ja.
Väldigt tunna.
Ja. Nej, jag tänkte sätta ner på gul på blå.
Ja, det kan
Det
jag
var
också
antingen på den eller liksom lite tjockare, eller lite tunnare menar jag.
tänka. Eller dra runt den. Men om vi tar en
And, and I can say once
We
again,
want time.
and number 6 is very important. Oh, timeout call.
Det känns ju lite som man ska kunna slå om.
Ja.
Det vart liksom för många garder så det känns som att...
Jag skulle kunna
It's
tänka
going to
mig
be
att spela
official
från och försöka spinna in den
discussion.
där. Jag gillar inte riktigt att spela utsidan.
Det känns som det är blåa som risk att den spinner in då. Samtidigt är ju alltid bo då. Så det är inte jättejobbigt
precis.
egentligen.
Men alltså spelaren som du sa ser jättebra ut härifrån.
Tunn på blå.
Tunt från det här
risk.
hållet.
Stor risk
precis.
att det blir en gul kvar tycker jag.
Ja, fast då
Men
tycker jag att
jag
det
tycker den
känns
borde
okej.
flytta ner sig.
Ja.
Alltså närmare bo.
Men om vi skjutsar gula centern är det för tidigt eller? Ja, jag sa också det. Jag kan,
Ja, det kan jag
gilla
också
det.
tänka mig.
Vi pratar om gard till och med om vi ska slå om.
Det är Ninas första, jag tycker inte vi behöver gå på gard
Känns ju
nu.
inte askul kanske med gard men där kanten eller?
Ja, det är härligt. Vi funderar på ändra, ja precis, tunn, insida blå eller så funderar vi på att skjuta.
Det är väl garderna som ska bort.
So Fredrik Hallström, coach here.
Spela en insida som du säger,
Ja.
för att det finns så jäkla många bra träffar. Egentligen ingen dålig på.
Den.
Då är det ju våran som spinner in om det är något.
Och dessutom så skulle ni mot förmodan inte kunna upp på blå så finns det bra outs på den också.
Ja.
Så det finns ganska många bra utfall på den tycker jag.
Ja. Ja.
Men den viktiga att ta är blå va? Den viktiga att ta är blå.
So a decision made.
Det är bra.
I think they have to clear the front stone off here.
Jag får lite mer. Det där är träffis det.
Ja, jag tror inte vi behöver mer än träff
Stina
i.
Bertrup, third player.
Nej! Nej. Kommer nu. Nej! Ja! Nej! 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 Nej!
Indeed, going for the
Igen.
removal of the guard.
Bra. Bra Nina. Bra där.
Fairly successful
Bra Nina.
Yep.
Bra Maggan.
result there.
There's a small bonus.
Yes.
You can see this yellow is
Bra spel.
jamming in this blue
Bra nära.
on the side.
Det är bra. Ja då. Jag kom på att vi behöver inte alls vara rädda för en blå på kanten. Det är ju sista.
And another guard, I guess. It's too early to play this stone in the house.
Lite högre. Gärna vänta! Vänta! Nej! Lägg den två. Ja! Ja! Lägg den två. Ja! Ja! Ja!
So after the shot, just the skip stones remaining here in the sixth end.
Bra Sabina. Bra Sabina.
The guard re-established, a little bit longer than the previous one. And Bertrup signalled to remove this one again.
Another jam on the back, but now both stones
Bra, bra.
left the house.
Oj.
Det här är köla asmycket.
So skip stones left. Is it the right time to go into the house? Or maybe one more guard? No, they definitely will play in the house, I guess.
Well, their objective is to
Jag bara får fundera på det.
Hit or draw?
try to steal a point in this
Yeah.
end.
That's
Bara vi
correct.
kollar, vad
Så-
blir det så att inte den ryker
At some point,
så.
they're going to have to move the yellow stone out of there. and
Jag gillar det.
protect their own blue one somehow.
Vi nu, och de klipper den. Då måste vi bara gå på. Då har de
2 stones left from
jag tänker kanske måste in i boen då.
jag
CC
tänker
Östlunds team.
på nästa då så spelar man den här. Försöka få med runt på den här.
Jag vet, men de är ändå öppet för 1 då.
Ja.
Jag tänker vi skulle kunna stjäla.
I just wanted to say that this is a very exciting game so far. Every end is very interesting. Very entertaining.
Även om vi hamnar så här, säger vi. Men då kan de slå dem bort det. Kan vi få vicka. Kan vi få vicka. Jag tror att det är rätt slag att spela faktiskt.
Ja. Yes.
Och det gör väl ingenting om den är stoppad efter slaget?
Nej, det gör det inte. Jag tycker inte det är lugnt.
Ja,
90?
Ja.
90? Ja. Jag tänker att det kanske är lite sent. Vad sa du? Jag tänker att det kanske är 85. Ja. Det blir bra. 85.
Samma fart som förut eller?
Ja. Den här sidan är lite lättare än den där.
Ja.
So here we go. CC Östlund. Her first stone in this 6th end.
Fyra, fem. På raken. Gärna vänta på linjen det går.
Replacing the guard.
Gärna vänta. Nej, vänta.
And now they play in the house, I guess.
Oh yes, they do. I beg your pardon. Yep.
Du har vinkeln. Okej. Är vi framme? Ja. Kolla lite.
Vad hade du?
76.
Bomba på en
It was a good shot, but it's still a
Den här
chance to
kommer
remove
sitta.
all 3 now.
Absolut, ganska tunn utsida.
I så fall tycker jag vi ska slå den.
Utsida blå är väl bra?
Nästan den här är också bra.
You can try to remove all,
Då
or you
sitter
can
ju den.
try to draw.
Nej,
On the
alltså
top
jag
of the
tänkte
blue
att
one.
du spelar en 80 eller clear.
Well,
Då har
3
du
stones
bara
remain.
träffat lite utsida.
2 of
Den här
them for
kommer
the
vi klara
Pritz
då.
team who lead this game
Lite så.
5-3.
Men jag tycker chatten
And
är
they
bra
have the
också.
advantage of the last
Även
stone
om
here.
den är borta.
Only 1 stone belonging to
Jag kan inte slå och vicka på den här.
CC Östlunds team.
Ska vi inte bara bamba på där? Det lär vi
Ja,
väl få
visst,
en
för att få
dragning
upp
på
liksom.
10
Inte
för
även
1 eller
en
2.
tunn dubbel, men då tycker jag nästan den känns lite, då är det större risk att den fastnar. Är det det? Ja, för då träffar du uppe på. Här kan du ju träffa rakt ut en halv utsida och den kommer fara.
Den sitter här då.
Den här kommer sitta rakt i.
Kanske. Ja, faktiskt.
Jag tycker chappen eller lite så.
Då trycker de fram och så har vi en.
Annars ska vi bara slå den. Och det är svårt.
Ja, det har... Ja. Det känns som man kan träffa den där och få med sig den. Men...
Ja, det är alltså den tunnare än 1 centimeter.
Vad är risken med den då?
Det är att du
Risken är
slår
inte
så och så ligger den kvar och den har flyttat sig.
Ja. Ja. Det kanske inte gör så mycket.
Är det chappen du vill göra i så fall?
Ja.
Det kan
Men
jag
vi
tycka är
spelar
bra.
på
För även
den
om de
då.
gör
Spela
trycken då-
chappen eller bara tunn.
Ja,
bara.
precis.
Ja.
Men
Men
chappen blir ju bra.
ja, sikta på chappen där.
Lilla skräpet.
So important shot. Very important end.
So 5-3 the scoreline.
Ja. Det var bra
And
komma på
this
titta för jag tyckte
is
också bara utsida
Maria
dubbel, men jag
Pritz.
tror också den sitter.
Spelar den på out så då blir det nästan ännu tunnare.
First stone here.
Det har gått rakt fram där va?
Ja, på linan har det gått rätt.
And it's going to be bang bang. Big
So
weight takeout.
Yeah, no calling on this one, so the line must be
Either good or bad.
not too bad a result though.
Okay.
Clearing out some of these stones. Here we are, another go. Just moving the two stones away. One from the back of the forefoot was a problem for them in a way, because if they'd left it lying there, it was going to be a catcher.
Yeah, so CC Ostlund lie one and will guard it.
Mitt på center ser.
So the guard needs to be perfect, or the last stone of Pritz will remove that one on the blue forefoot circle.
0 också bra.
And
0 också bra.
Sigfridsson, if
Den
she
nära,
can keep her
men
shooter, will
räckningen
end
är
up with a
viktigast.
2.
Ja.
Ta det lugnt.
2.
2, 1, 2.
2.
Bra linje.
Vänta,
Bra linje.
vänta.
2. Risk överkall.
Ja, bara sitta.
Är det inte?
Rent på lina. Rent. Gå på rent.
Line's pretty good, I would say.
It's going to curl a long way at the finish though.
Very good line. Yeah, you can't do much with it.
65, 70 då.
Draw,
65,
the only option.
60. Ja,
So with that
inte vara-
guard,
en på.
forces Maria Pritz into the draw shot for single point. Has to be a very accurate draw, fully into the forefoot circle.
Yeah, in the previous end, CC Ostlund did pretty much the same. Just covered the button with her last one to pick up 1 point. So now it's Maria Pritz's turn to do the same.
Linjen är bra.
Bra fart! Ja, bara jobba på den här.
Du behöver curla lite.
Kör,
Titta
kör,
upp.
den är lös.
Nina, vi måste curla lite hörni.
Vi är lite lång.
It looks heavy, yeah.
Sorry, den kan
It does. They're not touching it. It's not going to stop in time, I don't think.
Bra bedömt Sandra.
Also a little bit wide.
Okej.
So with that missed draw shot from Maria Pritz, the steal of a point has been achieved by Team CC Ostlund, and they tighten the score to 5-4 after 6 ends of play.
Bra omgång hörni.
Aspen.
Här kommer curla. Risk överkall. Jobba nära fyr. Risk
So 6
överkall.
ends of play now completed. 5-4 the scoreline for Sigfridsson, and she will
Kör för nära, kör för nära.
have the last stone advantage here with that steal of a point by CC Ostlund's team in the last end.
Kör på det.
And there are 2 more games in progress now. Two more quarterfinal games. Team Hasselborg, Sweden play Team Jones from Canada, and now after 6, Team Jones lead 4 stones to 3. And Team Rachel Homan plays Anna Sidorova in another quarterfinal, and in this game 5-4 for Homan. So very close games. And there's 3.
Bra linje.
2.
Söker bra.
2.
Sitt. Stanna då.
Lägg oss inte i vägen för skjuten då. Ja, vi lägger oss inte i vägen för
So
att dubbla
Paulina
dem
Stein
där.
putting up the 2 guards
Nej, det kan
a
jag
little
inte
bit
se
too close
riktigt.
together. I
Okej.
think when there's a chance to move them for the Pritz team, they'll get them both removed, possibly with the same stone. So
Yep.
60.
But not now. Still a 3 guard on rule is working.
Ja, 75.
Ja, topp 4. 8-4. Nära 12. Kör den. Det är bra härifrån. Titta. 8-4. 4.
Nej, vi tappar lite nu.
4. 8. Ni ligger jättebra i linje.
Ja, vi är 8.
Dra den bra nu.
Line looks very good. Weight's perfect.
Bra, Maggan.
well, nicely played from Sigfridsson.
Kändes som att man... Ja. Vad var Cissis dragning?
75.
It's going to be on to set on top of this yellow.
Not really the shot they wanted. I think they were trying to come right round behind.
Yeah, definitely. Now the yellow still sit 2,
Är den snea?
and as we said,
Det är hur hon tänker sig det, va?
it's a good chance to get rid of both of these guards with the one shot.
Det kallar mycket här.
Okej.
A bit of a panic here.
Yeah, not bad though.
Well judged anyway. Yeah. Double takeout. And managed to move the shooter out of play.
Lite tajt i linje.
2-3.
Ja, bara stanna här.
Bara över. Ja. Wow, bara stanna. Bara stanna. Bra där. Det är bra. 22.
So Sandra Fluke now being asked to remove this guard. She might be hoping to take the 2. The one on the left as well when we're looking at there. So she has one. Has she got the second? No, close, but not quite.
Bra spel, Sandra. Bra spel.
2, 3. 2,5.
2, bra linje.
Again, putting up the guard.
Bra Sabine. Bra där.
15. Ja, jajamän.
Team SIGFRIDSSON lie 2, by the way. With the hammer.
Jobba Maria. Hårt! Hela vägen av. Bra Nina. Jättebra där. Bra Nina. Det är bra Nina.
Clearing shot by Kristina Bertrup.
Ja, det är bra. Bra sop. Det var den. Mycket samma. Kom ner lite snabbt.
It's going to be another team decision so far. Not the first one.
Lite inne på att spela vilken. Så får de dubbla bort dem där fram. Då kan vi
And I can understand that this is, you have to choose now whatever you want to do, because it's not a lot of stone left. And it's 2 in the house. The opposition.
Nej, eftersom jag tycker att det är okej att släppa. Det är det jag tänker.
Så då?
Då tycker jag att vilken de klipper. Och då har vi en på center. Då kan vi garda. Så tänker jag.
Vad tycker ni?
Jag håller med. Jag tänker också så.
Ja, jag gillar det. Bra.
Ja.
Yeah, and lose 2 here for Team Allmark is very unlikely.
Vilken Sabine?
You can give up 1, which is
Från raka händerna.
quite okay,
Raka handen.
but
Du bestämmer.
give up 2 is too much,
Ja.
I would say. And they will play in the house right now. So it's, I guess it's kind of a hit and roll attempt.
Yes.
Over curler.
Important to keep the stone in. Well, they did. Good sweeping.
Känns som den sackar mycket där. Bra sop. Bra.
Almost.
Ja, jag skulle vilja flytta på det här.
Tycker vi har bra läge på 2. Om vi inte är dubbeln, då
Då tycker jag nästan vi
So while the blue stones are there, they do represent some danger for Maria Pritz and Margareta Sigfridsson.
Lite utvikt då.
Ja, det är okej.
Det är ändå en jävligt lång vikt då.
And we already saw how good
Så tänker vi
CC Oslund with her draw weight this game, and not only this game.
Ganska jämn curl.
That's right, she's got the weight perfectly.
And there is a place for a draw for her that could be quite a danger for Team SIGFRIDSSON.
Well, all the shouting indicates this one was played tight on the intern, but the panic was not really required too much.
Känns som det var som panik. Sopar vi bra hårt. Gott sopat. Nej, det vet.
So now Sigfridsson lies 2. They have the last stone advantage and the leading 5-4.
And we'll see another hit and roll attempt here.
First of the skip stones coming from CC Oslund.
Ta lite mindre.
Ja. Jag tyckte jag vet min också.
So we're trying to get the hit and roll off this. It's going to roll too far.
Even roll out, yeah.
Little surprised she didn't try the draw round on the out turn there. Perhaps too many yellows lying about.
Yeah, yeah.
Jag vet inte. Det
They
gäller att
played
runda
the
själv.
hit and roll one shot before, pretty much the same position, so
Gör den där då.
why not to try again with some corrections, but
Jag tror att... Säg att vi gör den.
Hade vi inte
Så
så 70 på
borde hon
50?
slå
Ja,
och försöka lägga...
it just
jag
didn't
tror
happen.
70 på Maria. Ja, precis.
Annars om vi
Så 70 på Maria om vi drar tror jag är jättebra. Tappar ju, känns lite slice på det.
Spelar du 10?
Helst 0 om jag...
Ja,
Alltså,
då kör vi 0.
ja. Är det rakt?
Hyfsat. Men 0 kala lite.
Det är också.
Ja, lite
bra
så.
fett.
Bara en. Jag är med på båda. Är det 0?
Ja.
Ganska nära emellan, men känns ändå som det bästa valet. Känns som vi kan ta ganska...
Och vi vill vicka eller?
ändå stanna kvar.
now it's pretty obvious. Take this blue one out, even if with your own yellow. I don't think this is gonna be a problem. It will be good to take this blue out and lie 2, but it looks like a little bit wide.
Okej, så.
Yeah.
Det är bra. Det är bra det där. Det är bra, Maria. Det är bra.
But no real harm
Bra fart det där. Ja.
done there.
Det är bra det där. Ja. Det är bra det där. Vicka hela vägen ut då.
Hit and stay here.
Ut på.
There's no other options left. Maybe small roll on one side or another, but
Vilken fart går vi? 10. 10.
So yeah, hit and stick.
try to roll on the side a little to force Pritz to draw for 1. What would you prefer to have in the last end? 1 stone down but without the hammer, or 2 down but with the hammer?
1 stone down without.
Yeah, I'm talking about this. Like if you are the SWE.
Hard to imagine, but yes. Yeah, not bad, but the only shot there would have been to force the draw, but it wasn't going to be too easy. Only that one stone right on the side that she could have run behind.
Ja, en alla då? Clearing. Ja.
Clearing.
Ja.
Let's explain everything.
I think she wants to hit and run to keep the last stone.
That's correct. Absolutely.
So the hit on this OESTLUND stone, hit and run out. Doesn't want her shooter lying about in the house. And then they will have the last stone coming down the last end and be 1 up.
No doubts, it's done.
So with that blank end, the score remains at 5 shots to 4. Team Margareta Sigfridsson leading over Team SWE in this all-Swedish quarter-final encounter at the Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup 2015, and the holders looking in good shape to get to the semi-finals at this stage.
And the winner of the game, our featured game, will play against the winner of game between Rachel Homan and Anna Sidrova. They played just next to us. And in that game, 6-4 lead for Homan in the 8s.
Lämna hög va?
Nej.
Nej, vi kör för 3.
Kör.
Det går bra, kom igen.
Kolla upp.
Wow, kolla upp.
very important guard for Team Hallmarks. If you want to steal, you have to play these two guards perfectly. Margareta Sigfridsson is trying for a soft pill. No, and stones will be replaced. Stone will be replaced as long as the free guard zone rule works now. So, and it's going to be another guard by Paulina Stein.
En mjukare sats.
Ja, den här kommer gå lite rakare än förra.
Sikta nu va?
Lika hög. Bara här.
Bara. Lite längre. 1, 2.
Kör lite för linje eller?
Japp. Det är bra.
Very well played.
Fina farter.
Well done.
Tror jag.
Good start. Good start of the end for Team Hallmarks.
Kanske 35 där. Nästan samma.
Bra fart! Ja! Ja! Hårt! Hårt! Inte så hårt. Kör på. Ja.
Another attempt for a soft pill, but
Ska man köra den eller?
Ja,
det... Aj, jag skulle köra ja.
Bättre till våren.
Bättre än våran nästan.
once again, Stone replaced at the same position.
Fan vad det svingar.
So far there is no free guard zone rule anymore.
Gärna vänta! 4-5! Kör för 5! Kör då! Nej, måste vänta! 6! Gärna köra! Japp! Japp!
Hela vägen på linjen. Kom igen nu.
Ja, så långt det går, så långt det går.
Bra Sara. Oj. Bra. Så mycket till liv i den här stenen.
Vad sa du?
Inte så mycket till liv.
2/3.
2/3.
3/4.
Fick vi veta här.
And no questions here. Leering by Sander Lyck.
Hårt! Hårt! Nej! Ja! Nej! Nej! Ja!
Det är bra tjejer.
Det är bra Sandra.
Det är bra. Sorry. Det är bra. Det är bra.
Bra så.
Vad tycker du om hög center, Cissi? Va? Vad tycker du om hög gard?
Jag gillar någon runda.
Okej.
I would say after the 3 shots by Team Sigfridsson, I would say that it's not going in the good way so far.
No, too many guards out in front for their liking. A good chance for Ostlund to build up a chance to steal here. That would send the game into an extra end.
Hårt! Hårt! Hela vägen! Ända ner, kör!
Well, that was not quite so good. Needed to be round behind.
Ta den!
Second clearing attempt by Swedish Margareta Sigfridsson second. And this shot is a very good one.
Soppa ut den lite tror jag. Bra. Bra. Bra.
Yeah, very good shot there. Clearing these guard stones away.
Vad sa du? Vad funderar på om vi ska runda istället? Rundar vi så kommer väl de vilja gå på där va? Då kan vi ligga center.
Jag bara funderar på om vi ska runda istället. Då går de på, då kan vi lägga center då.
Ja, jag gillar det.
Ja.
Jag med.
So it's going to be a guard by Sabina Kraup. Who's her first shot in this 8th end.
85 aktiv. 85 aktiv. Mm.
Ja! 7, 6. Ja! 7, 8. 7, 8. 8. Wow! Det ser lång ut.
Bara nära hela tiden.
Ja, den är lång.
Vi är bakom 10.
This one a little bit too heavy. Oh, is it going to go right out? No, not quite, but too firm from Sabina Kraup. Big chance there to really set up a good shot behind those guards. And that one is really too far. Can't do anything with that now.
Ledsen, 80.
Ja! 0! Ja! Nej! Sandra är med då. Den är lite lång.
Another guard gone. So, and we can say that we have Rachel Homan won the game, and they now they're waiting for the winner of that game, because Rachel Homan will play a winner of this game in the semi-final.
Det är 0 aktiv där va?
And another semi-final is set up. It's Jennifer Jones, who beat Anna Hasselborg 5-4. Will face Eve Murhat from Scotland.
Ja, bajta här är egentligen något.
Den är en bite också.
Ja, det är den. Tycker den är bra.
Ja. Och jag menar, blir de kvar så här, ja, men då kan de väl gagga det va?
Ja.
Alltså,
Precis.
då får de inte bort båda.
Ja. Ja, det är bra.
0 aktiv. Ja.
Bite!
Ja.
Noll med sammansättning då. Viktor kommer bakom det där, så att man får gå ner i mjukare halvlek.
Ja.
Då kan man få ta båda bli kvar, då är det också en dag. Yes.
Sweeping very hard to get the stone into the house.
Bra Sabina. 05, 04.
Eller? Om vi vill
Förra
bli
var
kvar.
95.
It's half covered.
Ja, men 005 bara då liksom. Samma is.
Ja.
Borde vi bli kvar då? Lite kyligare stick från båda.
Vänta.
10!
Vänta.
10! Ja!
Oh, whoa.
Well, turned out to be good enough to force the hit on that guard.
Just to catch it a little, yeah.
But the problem with the blue stone is it's not really far enough into the house to be a huge danger.
But it's now the skip's turn,
Ja. Om vi lägger guard så lär de ju kanske runda.
and it's going to be a either draw or tap by CC Ostlund. It's the first one, or maybe a
Jag
guard.
tror att de klipper garden. Jag
So
tror att
it's
de
a few
litar på
options
att om
here.
vi drar här sen så har de frifoten. Det tror jag att de litar på själva. Jag tror att de spelar på det. Jag tror att de klipper garden. Jag tror inte att de rundar. Men om de väljer runda, då tycker jag att det är bra. Då kan vi tappa. Eller runda själva om de inte ligger tillräckligt djupt.
Jag gillar nästan den här för att liksom se till att vi ligger 2 inför hennes sista.
Gillar ni den här?
Ja, som vi ligger den. Jag tror att de gör.
Går direkt på skotten.
Ja, mycket kvar.
Eh,
De går kvar.
ja, det tror jag. Jag skulle nästan vilja att vi blir helgämd,
Ja, precis.
tycker jag.
Yes. Och då spelar de.
De försöker väl gå på här, tror jag.
Ja.
Alternativt så drar de väl för att frysa upp det.
Och så att vi bara hamnar lite halvjämnt. Och de väljer att spela så här. Då får vi spela vick.
Ja, och så får de dra 4 fot.
Ja.
Jag gillar det. Jag tycker det är bra.
Yes.
So they end
Jag
up
är
with
happy där på din.
CC Ostlund's favorite shot, I would say.
Gå för helium.
4 feet draw.
Visa en fjärdedel är okej också, men helium är bra.
Trying to come around this blue in the front.
Lite mindre bara. Ja.
The problem for Ostlund is they don't have last stone and they're trailing by 1 here. So they need the steal of a point to force the extra end.
Yeah, it's not that good this time.
Nope. Not too good, I don't think. Too close together, and of course it needed to be in the house and tee high perhaps, or close to that, to force a much tougher shot out of Maria Pritz than this is.
Det ligger så pass ihop. Runda.
Visa lite också, okej?
Ja, det är bra. I like.
Vad tror du då?
En sån curling kommer ju.
Jag tror det är CT. Jag tror det är slidespår.
Ja.
Now Maria Pritz
tror jag med. Det
will
ser ut som det är på
try
det
to
sättet.
play the same shot, but
Och det är jättelång väg liksom.
much closer to
Jag tror
the
vi
tee
måste
line.
dra själv.
Jag tror det är bra.
Det är inget riktigt bra slag
But
för
it's
att
very important
Inte
få
undan
bort
själv om
allting.
to be
Nej.
in front of the tee line,
det känns som lite slidespår.
not
Så att det är lite
not behind.
65.
Ja, 60 tror jag. 65 är bra.
Jättelång väg.
Ja. 65 har vi. Ja.
Framför 10.
Ja.
Ja.
Ganska gott om plats. Jag tror linjen är bra.
Måste!
Ja, bara för.
Thank you very much, sweepers. They've done a lot,
Fick den långt ändå. Bra, jättebra sopat.
but it's not that
Gillar du
perfect.
mer 80? Eller ska vi köra mer aktivt?
Jag tycker det känns lite mycket, men det kanske
The
kommer
CC
mer på
Osland
slutet
has a
än vad-
chance
Vi hade väl ändå här förra va?
Yeah.
come around this yellow.
Lite mindre då.
Yeah, it's certainly not
Sådär,
just far enough
Yeah.
in. That's the. It needed to be further in and covered by more. The problem now is it really just allows
Det viktiga tjejer.
a more perfect shot potentially from CC Osland because she can draw around that and it's closer to the
Yep.
centre of the house, so it tightens up the line for the last stone of Maria Pritz.
So, last shot for all marks in this 8th end.
And she has to make this shot count or she's lost the game, so she mustn't be short this time.
Mer aktiv än förra.
7, 6, 8. Vänta. Gärna vänta.
Gärna köra!
Dit då. Dit. Vänta gärna med hörnen.
Need to curl.
Vänta då.
Definitely need to curl.
Yes, it's very wide at the moment.
It's coming.
Certainly is.
It's coming. Need to sweep. Not perfect, but still. Yeah, you can see half of it at least.
You can.
The
And
weight is good. Weight was perfect.
the weight was very good, but now Maria Pritz only needs to take that stone out of play, and the yellow one at the front will be enough.
Okay.
She doesn't even need that. She's leading 5-4.
50 bra.
So I guess Maria will play some kind of a backline weight,
Är det för fart?
maybe
Bakan?
back
Ja.
8.
50 kanske då? Ja, det blir ta 50.
Just to very controlled weight, just to tap this one.
65.
Just blew a little.
Så pass mycket liv ändå.
So, Maria Pritz shot for the semi-final.
50 blir bra.
Ja. Bra fart. Fin fart. Lite lång. Nej,
Well,
inte med- nej.
early sweeping could have meant she's on the guard. Now they're
Ren.
up.
Ja. Nej.
Oh, it looks very good, I would say.
Seems to be the right line, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just keeping an eye on it. It is well played from Maria Pritz. And that hit and roll to lie 2 gives them the win. And a 7-4 advantage, taking them into the semi-final, where they will now meet Canada's Rachel Homan.
Krama Maria själv inte. Bra spel, Sandra.
So Team Sigfridsson once more progressing to the late stages of this event in Stockholm, the Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup. You can see before you the scoreline. Steal of a point by Ostlund, tightening the game, but the progress ended there at the 6th end for them. And 7-4, the 3-time European champions Maria Pritz with skip Margarita Sigfridsson winning their quarter-final game and clinching that semi-final spot where they will meet Rachel Homan from Canada.
Yeah, and have a look at another semi-final. Eve Muirhead from Scotland against Jennifer Jones from Canada. The really best 4 teams in semi-finals, and it really looks like a very, very strong team lineup here at Stockholm Ladies Curling Cup 2015. It was a great game. I really enjoyed it. A lot of good ends, good stones.
Well, it certainly was. But I think Maria Pritz and Margarita Sigfridsson demonstrated why they're so tough to beat, because they make so many shots. Third player, Christina Bertrup, again really playing well. And the second player in today for the first time, Sandra Flug, their 5th player, being used instead of Wennerström, playing well also. So we can just see the highlights of this game. In the first end, a chance for Team SIGFRIDSSON to get 2 points here with this hit on the stone of OESTLUND, and their shooter will stick. They make the 2 for a 2-0 lead after the first end. In end number 2, the OESTLUND team were coming back with some force, and CC OESTLUND has a draw shot here for her pair, and now with that draw she gets 2 points to tie the game at 2-all after 2 ends. On to the third end then, and these 2 stones in the middle belonging to SIGFRIDSSON, impossible to get to, and Maria Pritz just throws her last stone away because she can only do damage, not anything positive. They get 2 more on the back of that, 4 shots to 2 leading, going into end number 4 then. And in the fourth end, chance here for a steal of 2. But with this last stone takeout of CC OESTLUND, she managed to remove 1, cut the steal down to a single point, but still SIGFRIDSSON's team go ahead 5 shots to 2. 3-shot advantage then at the break in the proceedings. In the fifth end, OESTLUND forced to draw to the button for her single point, so big pressure on from SIGFRIDSSON throughout that end. She makes the shot to narrow the score to 5-3, and on to the 6th. And really the best chance in the game for OESTLUND to narrow the score. Force the play, and Maria Pritz misses with her last stone draw, and the steal of a point takes the game to a tighter 5-4 scoreline. That was the end. The 7th end ended up blank, and on to the 8th. And in that 8th end, this last stone for Maria Pritz was a relatively straightforward hit and roll. She only needed to remove the stone out of play, and with that picking up 2 for the 7-4 win, and their place in the semi-final here later on. So Sasha, good game. While we just wait for a moment for the interview of Maria SIGFRIDSSON. Here she is.
Morgan, that's a better game for you today. Congratulations, you're through to the semi-finals. What made the difference today, Inning?
Ja, vi ville ju verkligen få revansch från gårdagens match. Vi gjorde inte en så bra match igår, och vi skulle ut på samma bana, vilket kändes bra. Och vi var verkligen jättetaggade inför den här kvartsfinalen, och vi spelade bra, och vi var verkligen på tårna, hade ett riktigt bra go den här matchen, så det kändes superbra.
You're set to meet Homan in the semi-final. How you prepare yourself for that?
Ja, det är inte så mycket tid kvar, så vi får äta något och sen ladda om inför nästa match. Och vi gillar ju att spela mot dem, det är ett jättebra lag och det brukar bli roliga matcher, så att nu är det bara att tagga om inför semifinalen.
This was a key game for Swedish teams going forward in the season today as well. Are you able to explain a little bit about that?
Ja, vi behöver ju vara bästa svenska lag om några tävlingar för att vara det laget som spelar EM i december, eller i slutet på november. Och det här är ju en väldigt viktig tävling för oss att visa att vi är bästa svenska lag. Sen har vi fler resultat vi måste göra också, men det här var ett mycket viktigt steg för oss inför EM.
Tack. Thank you very much.
So that interview with Margareta SIGFRIDSSON. Winning skip this morning brings our play in the quarterfinals to an end, and we ask you to join us again at the semi-final stage in approximately 1 hour 45 minutes from now. I'm Richard Harding, and together with my colleague this morning. Once more, the insights from Sasha Orlov. We would like both to wish you a very good afternoon and look forward to seeing you again at the next semi-final stage.
See you. Enjoy your day and see you soon.